This is a Fox News alert right now. The NATO missile defense system is on alert as the Iranian regime retaliates to Operation Epic Fury by firing missiles at military and civilian targets inside Israel and the Gulf states.
And they're uniting the Gulf states against Iran. Is that having the opposite effect? Joining us now, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte. Mr. Secretary, great to see you. Your reaction since this campaign started 48 hours ago. In the beginning, no European support. Has anything changed?
Well, let me first of all say that my thoughts are with the service members, the U.S. service members who made the ultimate sacrifice over the last couple of days. And let me also say that the commander-in-chief, the leader of the free world, President Donald J. Trump, I really commend what is happening here. Taking out Khamenei, taking out the nuclear capability in Iran, but also taking out the ballistic missile program in Iran. This is crucial. And what I see in Europe, I spoke with all the key European leaders over the weekend, is widespread support for what the president is doing, and also making sure that when it comes to logistics, access, defending key US interests in Europe and in the region, the Europeans are really stepping up.
So, Mr. Secretary, can you explain the trepidation, though, with some of, the European countries, especially the UK? I mean, many of the inspirations of the radicals that are in their country that have done these acts came from Iran. They were inspired by the Iranians, the terrorist organization. So why the trepidation?
I totally understand the question. So this is the situation. I spoke yesterday with the senior NATO commanders. Europe is stepping up, is doing what is necessary to make sure this operation can go ahead and delivering all the enablement necessary. When you look, for example, at Friedrich Merz, the German Chancellor, he is now traveling to Washington for meetings tomorrow with President Trump. He has made the best type of comments over the last couple of days. I really think he is completely supportive of what is happening. You see the same from France when it comes to all the help they are giving, and also from the UK. The problem is the UK was legal. For these defensive operations, they needed the legal case to be solid. So last night they came around. I think that's important. We are early stages of this campaign, so very important that also the UK bases are now available.
Okay, so Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of Europe, of the UK, he said that he would now allow the United States to use British bases in the region. He says, we were not part of the initial strikes. We're not going to join the offensive action right now, but we will support the collective self-defense. What exactly does that mean? Which regions, which bases?
As far as I understand, there has been a clear ask from the U.S. side to make sure the United States to make sure that the U.S. can make use of bases and other enablement operations in Europe and all over the region, including in the Middle East, to make sure that they support what the U.S. is doing, at least enabling it. That means access, it means logistics, it means defending key U.S. interests. And here the Brits needed to get a legal case done. They did so last night. Of course, everybody would have loved this to happen a couple of days earlier, but hey, the good news is here that there is no a shiver of light between us. The Europeans, Canada, Mark Carney, the United States, the American president, all for one for all, because everybody supports here in Europe the fact that Khamenei is gone, that the nuclear capability is gone, that the ballistic missile program has been now degraded, which was a big threat for Europe, for Israel, for the whole region. We see countries like the UAE, Bahrain, Oman and other Gulf nations now under attack, indiscriminate attacks against innocent civilians living in Dubai and in other proud capitals in the region. So we are dealing with a regime in Iran which is terrorist by nature, which is exporting chaos to the region, and that's why everybody supports what is being done now here under President Trump's leadership. It's crucial. It's taking out this capability of this regime in Tehran to create this chaos in the region and being a threat to Europe.
All right, Mr. Secretary, we're out of time, but you got to do some work on Turkey and Spain. They seem to be lagging behind. They don't seem to get it, but I know you can convince them who the right side is. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.